My first flight experience was terrible. I hated it. I felt like I was never going to go back. Mind you, I was injured at the time. I did the first flight, so that was another uncomfortable thing that I had to deal with whilst in the pod. So the second time I came out, it felt like I'd slept for 2 days, but I actually hadn't been sleeping. Like, it was that refreshing. The third time was much like the second time. It was even better because you get into that dream state much easier. Like, I haven't noticed the recovery aspect yet. I just feel like the pod was much more of a mindset thing, rather than an actual direct recovery thing.
So it's considered as basically a form of relaxation therapy, a means of focusing more on the mental side of the athlete and their particular goals and issues, rather than the physical side.
It definitely helped my mindset in and out of sport and sport recovery and gym. It was much easier to get my head around workouts, much easier to feel focused, like mentally focused. You're not tight. Like, my body it definitely felt looser in a recovery aspect, but also like looser going in to the next ones and the ones after.
Look, there's no evidence to support its superiority to other forms of relaxation therapy. I guess the main point I would want to emphasize that it's an individualized approach, and it's the athlete or the patient's preference.
I think it's good. Definitely on high impact sports or like heavyweight training.
But it's not for everyone. I mean, a lot of athletes complain about the fact that they feel in a very closed, spaced environment. So for those who are a little bit claustrophobic, it's certainly not an option.
I would be keen to keep going and progressing to see if it makes more of a long-term effect, because I think it would, and on both aspects as well, on the sports side and the mental side.